Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Five Star Takes. I am the five-star producing machine, DDJ. The joke of the week will be back next week, and let's get right into it. First thing up is the Cody Rhodes promo from Monday Night Raw. And excuse me, what a promo. Cody did not hold anything back. I think he finally grew a set. I think the little dick syndrome line will definitely touch a nerve off with The Rock. The Rock is scheduled to be at Raw in Chicago on Monday. So it'll be interesting to see what he has to say in response to that as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania, which as of this recording is a little less, just under 2 weeks away from WrestleMania Night One. And you will, if you're at the going to the show, be sure to say hi to the premier Joey K and the hot one Giovanni Tuhati because they will both be there. I love that Cody promo. It's definitely up there with one of the best of his career. It's definitely probably the most hard hitting promo he's dropped as of late. And yeah, like I said again, it'll be interesting to see what The Rock has to say as he makes his return to Raw before before WrestleMania. Moving on up and sticking with the Cody stuff is the story, and lately I've noticed that it's been becoming more of Cody versus The Rock than it has been Cody versus Roman. Just a couple days ago on SmackDown, we finally had a one-on-one face-off between Cody and Roman. That once it was over, it became more of a three-on-three face-off. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. I feel like Roman has been forgotten in this whole storyline, and I'm anxious to see if that's going to take away from the match and anything else, the match at WrestleMania and what kind of ties it's going to have. Like, will we see some kind of dissension between Roman and The Rock? Will we see dissension between Cody and Seth night one? Only way to find out is to tune in and watch. So we're going into now Matt Hardy being at Monday Night Raw. The reports are he was taking pictures with fans and he wasn't exactly keeping it a secret. Is he lobbying for a return for him and Jeff to go back to the WWE for one true final run, which they never really got with AEW, probably partially due to the stuff that happened with Jeff shortly after he debuted. But obviously none of us who unless we're in the room really know what's going on. But I think the Hardys do deserve one last good run, and if it's in the WWE, great. I mean, they have that tag team championship match that's going to be coming. I think all the spots should be filled by then. I don't know if they're going to have a spot left for a mystery team, and obviously, I think if that's the case, I think a lot of people are going to speculate that it will be the Hardys. I don't know when their contracts are up. I don't know when, like if Matt is there up at the same time, if they're separate, what's going on. I don't know how that works. I'm not going to pretend how that works, and stuff. So what we shall definitely see what happens. All right, one more rumor is talking about Mauro Ranallo possibly going to MLW. I mean, I wasn't I didn't hate him, but I didn't really like him. I think he might have been a little too over the top. I think I think his commentary style is more suited for the boxing as well as the MMA world. But he was good for what he was and stuff. But I don't, you know what, whatever he wants to do, he's earned that right. But I mean, I'm indifferent to it. But you know what? Hey, you got to go out there and earn a living somehow. And if it means taking him to Major League Wrestling, go for it. Good for you, Mauro. Good luck. The boys also talked about March Madness. I did not fill out a bracket this year. I really haven't followed much, so I don't have a lot to offer in the world of March Madness. I know the boys do, and they had some really good talk about it. But we'll, see what happens. We've already seen a lot of upsets. I guess if anything, I'm just going to root for the hometown Fighting Illini. Go Illini. Had the pleasure of meeting D Brown from the only Illini team to go to the national championship game. He was a good dude. So There you go. There's my rooting interest right there. Go Illini. Let's see. Wrapping up, we don't have a lot more to talk about in this very brief episode of Five Star Takes. Dark Side of the Ring, highly recommended show. You get a lot of stuff you wouldn't get on a WWE produced show. The season has been pretty good so far. A lot of people are questioning the inclusion of Earthquake John Tenta into Dark Side of the Ring. That being said, I thought it was a really good episode. A little bit different because there really wasn't anything dark about him. He was a really good man and a great family guy and just a talented wrestler. I remember the first time I saw him when he squashed Hogan. Yeah, he definitely scared me as a kid, but I really grew to like him. I grew to like his run with Typhoon as the Natural Disasters. Just tragedy, what happened to him. Having lost my father due to cancer, I definitely feel his story is sad. I really liked the Buff Bagwell one as well. I thought they did a great job talking about his fall from grace and the fact that DDP once again coming to the rescue and not only saving Buff, but they also mentioned how Scotty Riggs, Buff's former tag team partner with the American Males, is on the mend as well too and stuff. So I'm currently watching the Terry Gordy one. I'll offer a take on it maybe next week, but so far so good. He's an interesting story because this one's really interesting to me because I don't know a whole lot. So this is going to be a little bit of a learning experience for me. All right, we're just about done here. Moving on. The last but definitely not least is baseball season's coming up. Opening day is just later this week for a lot of teams. My team, the Milwaukee Brewers, our opening day is a week from Tuesday. I will be up there with my nephew Adonis, and we cannot wait. As for what I expect the Brewers to do, I think that they can definitely still take the NL Central. I think it's going to come down to them and Silver Wolf's beloved Chicago Cubs. It'll be a close race, but I feel like the Brewers have enough talent to go back to the playoffs again. But I don't think they're going to do much beyond that. I think they'll get in the playoffs, maybe win a wild card or a divisional series or a wild card series if they have to play in the wild card round. I would love to see them go on a run because I would love to see them get a World Series to Milwaukee, but it's just not in the cards right now. Well, that's about all the time that we have for this episode of Five Star Takes. Sorry about it being rushed, but we're kind of still working on tweaking some things and stuff, and hopefully have a more refined format here in the next week or two. Be sure to check out the boys every week on our Facebook page where we post the link to the YouTube show. You can go to our YouTube page as well to see the current most recent episode as well as all current or past episodes, as well as be sure to be on the lookout for future episodes of Five Star Takes exclusively on the Facebook page of the Shoot and Shit podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.